We are learning a Cloquet man has died and a woman is fighting for her life after a crash on Highway 33 last week. The Minnesota State Patrol reports 61-year-old Gary McQuillan ended up dying from his injuries. 61-year-old Santa McQuillan, also of Cloquet, is now said to be hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. The crash happened around 11 o'clock Friday morning at Highway 33 and Industrial Road in Industrial Township. According to the State Patrol, two SUVs were headed north when one crashed into the back of the other. The McQuillans were in the car that was hit. State Patrol originally reported both suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The other Cloquet resident in the car with them, 39-year-old Derek Frickman, also taken to the hospital but is expected to be okay. The Chisholm man driving the vehicle that hit them was not hurt. Authorities are still investigating.